Hello and welcome to today's video. This is part of an ongoing series where I try and reduce my fees in my Hargreaves Lansdown stocks and shares ISA and try and boost my returns. Feel free to check out previous episodes to see how I've got here, and don't forget to subscribe for future content. Up until recently, my portfolio was made up entirely of funds, but I've recently decided to take a bit more risk while stock prices have tumbled and have started adding shares to my portfolio. This has meant I've incurred more monthly fees, as there is no initial charge to invest in funds, but there is in shares, so I thought I'd make this video to show what changes I'm making to reduce those charges. I chose to buy shares in my stocks and shares ISA to shield from future taxation, as it's something I'm hoping to build up the value of over time. I do hold shares elsewhere and did consider other platforms, but a lot of these operate as just intermediaries and you don't actually own the shares. Personally, I feel a bit safer investing through Hargreaves Lansdown as they are a major player, but that's just my opinion. One thing I've pointed out in my monthly portfolio update videos is that my shares performance has been pulling the overall return down. This is mainly due to the high dealing fees for purchasing shares. The way the fees are tiered means you will only receive the discount on deals placed the following month. It means to get the lowest price of £5.95 per deal, you would have to incur nearly £240 in charges alone the previous month. I would kind of like to know how many investors are seeing the benefit of that lower charge. I have a feeling it's not many. I will get on to how I'm going to lower that charge for myself in a bit, but I just wanted to say the reason why I took the £12 hit per trade up until now is that I've been umming and ahhing about when to jump in on some shares that I had had my eye on, and in that time I spent waiting, I'd actually lost some potential profit as the share price had risen in that time. So rather than wait for lower fees and risk the potential loss of profit, I just decided to do what I'm meant to be doing and back myself and my choices a bit more. That was the whole point of this channel after all. The downside to this way is, of course, in the case of my legal and general shares, that I'm already down nearly £24 for the two trades, and then the small amount for the reinvestment of the dividend, and as I'm still buying relatively small amounts of the shares, it would take some time to recover that £24 for a price increase of the share. Over time though, I will hopefully see this outlay absorbed, and as dividends increase and reinvested, that again should mitigate the original dealing charge. I recently made a video about two shares I thought could take off and was purchasing. I'll leave a link to that video. Now I've made those first few tentative steps into share dealing in this ISA and have put my Warren Buffett fanboy hat on, I can start to change tactics a bit. The share prices are still volatile and two of the companies I've invested in don't currently pay a dividend. What I will do is cost average my future purchases by buying little and often. As for me personally, I think this is my best strategy for now. It may not be for you though. What I can do now though is change my monthly payment direction, which is currently set to £100 to be held as cash to invest in whichever way I want, and set that to instead go directly towards purchasing the shares of my choosing. It's nice and easy to do. Just select the shares you want to make the monthly contribution to and select how much you'd like to contribute each month and you're good to go. This way incurs a much lower fee of £1.50 per deal, a much easier amount to recoup, and of course a good way to level out the turbulence of a volatile share price. I did mention about reinvesting my dividends earlier too. While I'm on the subject, the charge is 1% and you need a minimum of £10 in dividends before they can be reinvested. This is another reason why I'm building up my holdings in these two stocks, as I personally would expect Rolls-Royce to begin paying a dividend again next year and Centrica possibly this year. I'm not sure exactly how long I will keep these payments up for. The markets are still very volatile, and if the share price rockets for my latest two picks, then I'll reassess my options and go from there. I'm glad nothing is rigid in this sense and is nice and easy to change. You may have noticed too that I've halved my monthly contributions to my ISA in this video. This is for a few reasons. Firstly, I'm being cautious. With the world still more turbulent than my stomach after a service station prawn sandwich, I think for now the best bet is to not throw away cash. I'm also going to be putting the cash towards future-proofing things. I'm hoping to do a video on that soon. That's it for today though. Don't forget to sub for future content. I hope this video has been of some use to you. Leave a like if it has. I hope to see you next time. Take care out there.